Hello.
Hello.
I wondered if you were going to
Well,
notice.
no, I was just listening because no clock,
All right,
no bells.
the
The
bells have
bells.
stopped. Hello and welcome again to another episode of Lucy Show. And this one is episode 50.
Wow.
It's a half century. Is that a centaur?
Oh.
Sorry for all the layers. It's a bit cold today. But you know the rules. Everything is always the same. So first of all, I would like you to share, please. And it's just there. Sorry to lean over you. Just there. There's a share button. Doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch. Doesn't matter if you're watching on YouTube. Doesn't matter if you're watching on Facebook. You can share it. Share it on your socials. Share it on your socials. I've been watching that Dragonheart with Sean Connery. So, what have we been up to? Well, first of all, before I start the silliness of the show, I would just like to send a big hello, and I hope you're okay, to Jason Griffith. We'll go into it, but I hope at some point during this show I make you smile. That's all I can try and do. Right, now, did you put my notebook anywhere?
Yes, I did actually, darling. I had it here ready, at the ready.
She's a good little showrunner, isn't she? Yep. She runs off at the beginning of the show with my stuff.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. We have got a...
I'm trying to teach Kitty what to do.
Yes, Kitty.
That is a red sky.
That is a red sky.
Yeah, it's not just dirty.
Happy semi-century day, you pair of quintanagerians. Ooh. Let's have a look. Hey, baby boy. Hi, Lucy and Mum.
Hello, darling.
And then Karen Purby shared. Thank you very much. And look, let's have a look. Thank you. That's exactly why I'm here. You both make me smile just by being you. It's horrible. It's not easy. But sometimes we just keep on keeping on. And I realise every time I sit up, I just cut the top of my head off. And then I have bad posture, and that's the framing. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bad back in the name of broadcasting.
Well, we can sit up a bit.
I can just move the camera a little bit.
There
we
Better
go. Ta-da. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the Lucy update. And look, if you're a new viewer, these are over a year old now, and my cat has had a little play with them, and because I'm a green eco warrior that cares for the planet, that is why I'm keeping them as scrappy.
Plus, it's Kitty as a kitten.
That, and during the move, we put the printer somewhere. Don't know where it is. But let's make sure it seems as though I'm a green warrior. So the first thing is Lucy update. What have I been doing? Right. Well, first of all, I've lost weight. Down a dress size because I went to buy some shorts and I was a size shorter. Smaller. Let's go with smaller. Smaller. I can't speak now. That's good, isn't it? I'm having a trouble because I'm, as you know, and I'm ramming it down everyone's throat. But I am performing at the Brighton Fringe. There's the poster. Doo-doo, with my friends Lizzie and Lou. And we're going to be at the Caxton Arms on May the 29th, 30th and 31st. So how do I promote my gig in Brighton without being able to flyer? Because the Green Party, love their work, have said the flyering is unnecessary paper, so therefore we can't get to the venue and walk past people and give them a leaflet.
Yeah.
So I need to think of social media ways of places to get them going. I don't know how to do this. It's like make a cake with your hands tied. Let's have a look. Noel's put shorter works. Carolyn has said, well done you. Oh, thanks, babe. And it's a case of so I've got a few people saying they've already started. I don't know what is going on with my hair. I feel like a poodle. You know, the ones that wear the little thing on the bit with the bits coming out the side. Anyway, carry on. So with comedy shows that are free, what happens at the very end? We rattle the bucket. It's called a bucket speech. It's actually an industry term. But as we developed on this show only 2 weeks ago, my friend Vanda, who should be watching or should be watching later, she's given me her wishing well out of her dad's garden, only on lend, but we've got it. So the thinking is go to this comedy gig, and your wishes will be made true. And also we can put the wishing well down, walk away from it, so that we are socially distantly begging. Yeah, social distance donation. I think I want to write that down. I like that. Social distance donation. That can go in our well, it's not a bucket speech. It's our wishing well waffle. Wishing well waffle for the socially distanced donation. Right. How do I write that down? Wishing well waffle for socially distanced donations. See, the magic happens live. Anyone feel like writing me a set? Oh, I got that bit. Let's have a look. Noel says, drive around with a speaker like the Scrap Man.
Yeah, could do.
Could do. Right, if anybody in a 5 mile radius of me has got a speaker, when those, what are they called? Not a PA.
Yes.
Megahorn, loud horn, loud mouth, mega mouth, mouth horn.
Megahorn.
That's a good idea. Speaker. Look at that. All the ideas are coming in. So some of you might have thought it was a bit quiet yesterday, and that's because I was in prison. I was in social media prison. I got banned on Facebook at 7 minutes past 8. Not even joking. So my friends, who sometimes can be a little bit potty-mouthed, are able to be a little bit potty-mouthed all day, every day on Facebook. Now, what I did is I put the Ukrainian, I'm in love with the Ukrainian Eurovision song entry, and I've been trying to learn it. And I posted it, and I posted it on my Facebook. And my friend went, "Oh, that tune's a banger." So I replied, "Now, this is the sentence that got me into prison. I can't wait for a remix, like a really dirty one, so dirty it punches you in the face. I'm inciting violence."
If only you knew the words to say. You have to find a translation thing.
It's a case of, you know, sometimes I will admit to liking drum and bass, but I didn't realise that thinking a song can be so dirty that it punches you in the face. It's not, it's, how can, you know? So I pressed appeal and I said, "You've taken me out of context." And within 2 hours, I got a notification that says, "No, we haven't. 24 hours. Cough."
Really? That's not very good, is it? Because look at all the other shit they allow on.
I know. Hi, Christine. I didn't think your show was on this week. Is it also Bring Your Daughter to Work Day? Hey, Noel, how's things? I swear to God. The clue is in the title. I'm doing everything I can. Eventually, I am going to have to put her name in this section. But I'm holding off. You know, maybe from 50 onwards. Let's have a look. Hire a blimp with my smiley face. But how are we going to get the writing? Caxton Arms, 29, 30, 31 the different set times. I don't know. We're going to have a low flying blimp with my times on. Let's have.
Can't it pull one of those streamers behind it?
Oh, the ones that always say like "Marry me, Charlene."
Or if you're in Spain, come to something disco tonight.
Oh. She goes to the classy bits.
Well, that was like a million years ago. I've been there since it was for youngsters.
Jesus, but I knew that eyebrow was a precursor to violence. I can't help this eyebrow. Okay, it gives me away and it gets me into trouble. Update on me being in trouble at work. Don't know how it's going. Hi Ray, you all good? And then of course Ray likes to fill it with, "Oh hi Lucy, is it nice to meet you?" Jason, get ready. The eyebrow's coming. Lucy who? Lucy Elastic in your knickers. Let's have a look. I'm trying because my mobile phone is how I see the chat that's on my personal profile, i.e. Leona. That's where I find out if people are chatting on my other stream. But I can't get internet in my room, and for some reason it's not coming up on that. So I'm sorry if anybody is commenting on my personal profile. I will do my best, try and work out how to get some internet in this place. Right, next thing. And yes, Saturday was our pièce de résistance, and that is when Eurovision. It was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. Did you tell me who did you watch? Who did you love? For me, it was Ukraine, followed by Iceland, followed by a cheeky bit of Russia.
Well, I liked Greece. That was the first one.
You one that sounded like Steps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or did she? I don't know. And after that, I did like Iceland.
Mm-hmm.
It was just such a shame.
What happened at the end was like when you find a peppercorn in the back of your tooth after a nice meal. Bitter, bitter taste. It was the green pepper of the Eurovision. We must have. I mean, Portugal got more than us. I'm just going to leave that there. That man was creepy. That man was creepy, creepy, creepy with a hat and a ponytail.
Mhm.
And yet we managed to get nil points. And I don't believe that not everybody didn't manage to put one vote in the hat for the British song. Yes, his outfit was. Well, the best comment I saw on one of the online forums was, he looks like he's ready for an illegal dogfight afters. He wasn't svelte, and I don't feel that the outfit best fitted his features.
No,
No.
it didn't.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
That's it. She knocks the camera.
Oh, sorry.
Let's have a look. Well, given her time in FB jail, I'm going with Lucy Lawless. Ah, bloody Lucy. Love Lucy Lawless. Xena Warrior Princess. Amanda, I just gave your wishing well a massive shout out. So big thumbs up to Amanda and her dad. Woo-hoo. Thank you very much. I still can't. Leona, if you're messaging on my personal profile, I can't see it because I've got no internet exactly where I'm standing. Now, this is the other thing that's going on. Now, you know, I always joke that I'm massive in South Bend, Indiana, because I love doing my drop comedy clubs. Oh, hang on, Noel's gone. If someone did someone do a line of coke live on Sis?
No,
TV
they
there,
didn't.
Sis, was it there? No, you're thinking of the Italian rock stars, and literally, this is what he did in front of the camera. That was it. And it turns out he was picking up pieces of broken glass, and he's done a drug test, bless his face, to prove that he's not a bad boy. And it's less important that they think he was doing drugs on screen, more important that apparently he's plagiarized the song. And he's gone to that moody emo rock music.
But it showed a picture of him in the paper yesterday.
About a year before.
And he was handsome.
You'd buy Prada handbags off that boy.
Yes, you would. In fact, I was looking at Prada's sunglasses earlier on.
And I thought, the Italian rock star could sell me them.
Well, I thought maybe if you're in Brighton, you could call into that shop and have a little look.
No, because you want me to take time out of my day to do something where you're going to go, nah, I'm all right, thanks.
No.
Every time I'm in the middle of something, I go somewhere,
and take a picture.
Fortnum & Mason's, Christine.
Yeah. I was in work. I couldn't get to the phone. But you managed to get hold of my sister.
Yeah, I know, but I've used the bag. You don't use the bag. It's a case of my mother likes to come up with challenges when I have zero time in towns I'm not familiar with to go.
Oh, I think we know where Prada is.
Could you just go and have a look at something for me? Right, so I know I'll spend an hour and a half of my life running around a town, sweating with too many layers and baggage everywhere, and then I'll go, yeah, I've had a look at it. And she goes, oh, are they nice? Thanks.
I want you to take a picture with them on so I can see if they're really nice.
Yeah, but we got different shaped faces.
Makes no difference. You look like me. They'll see in the same.
Right, let's take this off air. Let's have a look.
Oh, you're going to stop the program.
It's almost like calling Europeans bad names and badly managing Brexit over years had consequence. But I don't understand, like, fair enough, the Brexit thing, but there are a lot of European people that live over here and have a lovely time, even with Brexit. And I just don't understand it. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not even going to get into the old Israel thing, but, you know, people have disagreements with different countries and they managed to get a couple of votes.
But Ireland could have given us one.
Yes, exactly. And the other thing is, why doesn't everyone vote for Russia? Because everyone knows that Putin doesn't want to host it, because when you bring on the euro, you bring in the gays. And those auditoriums are like a unicorn covered in glitter. It is fun, gay. And I think it's a beautiful celebration of every type of man, woman, and other. And I think if the Russians found out that the rainbows were coming,
I don't think they'd be happy bunnies.
And the Russian song was bloody brilliant. It took about a quarter of the vote in for it to get 8 points.
I know.
Oh, that wall of inspirational Russian women in the background as she's running around with a Rosie the Riveter outfit on. Oh, I just thought that was bloody fantastic. That's it. I can't. Is that in the way of the camera? Yes, it is. Lucy's show was good. I couldn't see past the lens. Now this is where I'm going to put a question. Let's have a look. Look at that. My previous podcasting brother looking good. Have you thrown out the microwave completely? The internet is now connected via a Cat5 cable, whereas this phone cannot get a single signal. So I can't see if I'm getting comments on my Facebook profile. But good luck on getting the other job that you've applied for. So yes, hi Alex. Hi Alex. So I've got a conundrum. I've got a conundrum. So, like I was saying, I'm quite prevalent in South Bend, Indiana, and I've been asked for a signed photo of myself. And people, please don't laugh at me for this. And I'm really honoured. And you might be watching. The person has asked me for it, but I think £25 is okay, because I've got to choose the right picture that I've got from the headshots, go to the printing place, get it printed out, collect it, and I work every day, and then and sign it, and then I've got to post it to America, and I've got to make sure it's all kept in nice and lovely. And I can see that my brother's already started laughing on the notice board. But I mean, £25 is okay, isn't it? Right?
Yes, because all we need for it to happen is for us to sell 1,000.
Yes.
And then we'd have 25 grand.
And the pictures that Maya took of me were brilliant.
They were.
They were brilliant. I quite like the art is work one, the one where I'm looking at. I quite like that one, because when a woman, a comedian, has photos taken for her comedy, she has the following choices. Confused, or confused laughing. And that is it. Those are the three choices we have. And that's basically Maya managed to get me to do the one that makes me look like I'm in a straitjacket. So this is the one I'm thinking of going with. Let me bring it up. I can't bring it up. It's gone. I've deleted it. Well done. I can't make this point. But yes, for those of you that know my artist work poster. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the people ripping the piss out of me on my own forum. Because you obviously love me if you're fucking watching. Right, okay, let me have a look. Oh, a Mama Orchard. That's from Alex.
Hi,
my brother.
Hi.
My brother.
Good luck with the job.
No, my brother's doing the monkey that won't speak any evil. Right, okay. Jason's put, that's awesome. I would love that. See? Okay,
£50.
Dr. Nobed has put too late. I'm already laughing. I think you meant to put I hope your assignments get typed up better than that. £25. Is that what gins cost these days? Yes. 25 is reasonable. No, you can get 3 bottles from B&M in that. 7 where Sarah goes. And Hugh has put, you can't beat good head for £25. No, but come on, you've seen me grow as a comedian, as a broadcasting presenter over the last 12 months. I mean, this is show 50, for Christ's sake. That's like he's paid 50p per show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do the maths there. I saw her eye flicker. I thought she'd either go into a REM state. So yeah, I think £25 for a side photo for me. Is that right? Now, that's selling items. So have I got to tax that? Can I not think of it like that? Because on Marketplace, I can sell you a sofa for £50, but I don't think I've got to tax that.
I think it's only when you reach a certain level where you have to put that, where you're eligible to pay that. I don't know.
Right, HMRC, if you're watching this is not the end of how we're going to work out our tax, okay? We are going to do some desktop research.
I know. Why don't you get in touch with Jimmy Carr? I'm sure he'd be
a famous comedian with great tax skills. Yes. Okay. Let's have a look. Hannibal Lecter would make more sense. Let's have a look. Hugh J just wins the internet for that. Look at that. And then Dr. Nobed put, in fairness, that's probably about the quality of my assignments. Well, I'm just going to leave that there. No, but I mean, it's amazing. I've been skating along on cloud 9. So I'm wondering, should I do a couple of headshots and then take them to Brighton and see if I can sell them at the end of the gig? Merch.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the black marker pen. Next is just the photos.
Yeah.
Is it going to look dodgy if I just get those printout ones in Boots?
Yeah.
It's not fair. Well, I've put the ball in his court. He said, "Can I have a signed picture?" And I wrote back, "It's going to be £25 because I have to source the printing and send it to you, and I've got to make some dollar at the end of it." So he hasn't come back in touch yet. So who knows? If any of you watching wants a signed picture of me, it's 25 quid. If you want a picture of my feet, that's 50. Also available. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. My husband from another life is watching. Mark Cameron. Oh, thumbs up, black heart. I don't know whether that means you're up my black heart. I don't know. So that's the Lucy update so far. I've got the wishing well. We've got the posters. We've got the T-shirts. We've got the venue. I've got the set. Girls are ready. All I've got to do is make sure that work don't want me on Friday. I have asked them not to stress about getting me work, but ultimately, if work does need me to work, I am going to work. But let's just hope that nobody needs anything done on Friday. I wonder if I start the wishing well off, if I throw a pound in the wishing well. Let's have a look. Gareth Merriman. How much for a photo of your elbow? 15. I think that's fair. Let's have a look. Yeah, they need to be good quality. Steve Hofstetter sells merch, books, DVDs, T-shirts when he's on turn. If it's good enough for him, yeah. Let's have a look. A picture of your feet, is that warts and all? For 50 quid, I won't cut my toenails this month. Therefore, getting 5% extra. See, bargain. It's not a slippery slope. It's a fine line between a headshot and a foot shot. And I have to say, send me money. We'll discuss it. Hey, I really like that comedian Lucy. Yeah, great feat. I am still unable to get to my chat, my stream. So again, Leona, if you're watching, and I think I got too excited. It's not come up. Right. So you nosy buggers, you know what it is. It's Village Update. It's where I scour all of the local forums for news, gossip, and salacious turns of phrases. So let's have a look. On this one, I'll go straight in with it. It was brilliant. And what was it? Warts or warts? Warts are plants. I'm sure Lucy washes her feet more often than that. You don't know me. You don't know me. And for 75, I won't. For 100 quid, I'll put a cigarette between the big toe and the first one. Right, so in this one village, they're all turning on the local DPT driver. Apparently, he does the sorry you weren't in card trick. But everyone was in when he delivered the sorry I'm not in card. So what you gonna do? It's one of those things, isn't it? Because there was a company called CityLink, or as we called it, ShittyLink, because the minute it left any kind of built-up area, it would they'd wait round the bushes near your house, and as soon as you sort of went upstairs to get something, they'd sort of kick and crawl to the post box, put a slip in that says we couldn't find you, and then they'd run away, and we'd be like, is this a paradoxical package? Jason has just put as well, heck yeah, why not? I would sell pics of my feet or elbow if anyone wanted it. Good for you. Brilliant. Raised. So cigarettes between your toes, you could earn more than that by doing a small video of that on Pornhub. DM the deets. Hey, before we get our crowdfunder, and every week I'm telling you that we're going to be doing a crowdfunder so that we can save up for a deposit for a real life brick house, because we're not allowed a log cabin apparently. No, a little log cabin for these two babes in the woods. We're not allowed because it's a perishable or an unstable house, or it's like, you don't know us. So yes,
we're not going to go and live next to a wolf, and we're not taking piglets with us.
Took me a while to get there. Hope everyone has stayed on top. I was like, a wolf, I get that one. Piglets. Why?
As I would.
But yes, so I will be doing that. But obviously, if people do want signed pictures of myself, that's absolutely fine as well. I'm also wondering, do you have to be famous to get on Cameo? So Cameo, I love it when I explain things to my mum. So Cameo is a service where, so say one of Jason's friends wants Jason to have a birthday message because it was for last week. You got that one for free, actually. You know, next year you don't get it for free, Jason. But last week we gave Jason a birthday message. What if his friend got in touch with me, gave me some money, and then I would record a personal video going, "Hey Jason, happy birthday, Lucy here." Da, 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 da. And you can get about 25 quid for a personal message video.
Is that all?
Well, I mean, you can get Biggins, you're going to be paid 100.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Somebody that was on Love Island, 550. Little things like that. So, how qualified do you have to be to be a celebrity on Cameo? Because I'm prolific.
But on the other hand,
right,
if you were to put a website for just giving birthday messages, you could just send out personal messages without having to be famous. You can still charge for the service.
Well, that's the birthday section, isn't it, really?
Well, but that's you're wishing people. You want people who are wishing other people.
We've got a comment We've got a comment from my brother.
What's that?
Mum, you may as well get in on the act, seeing as it's your show. Start off with 30 quid.
All right then, darling.
If people want to pay me for pictures of my mother as well, please DM. Honestly, she won't be involved in the print or anything. Just let me know if it's awake or asleep you want those pictures. Oh, it's so funny. It reminds me of all the times I've dated men and I've had to put a little clause in to say I don't accept people taking pictures of me when I'm asleep. And they always go, oh. And then I make them delete the ones they've taken because it's fucking creepy.
It is.
If any of you have got children as well, please, 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 when you do look at the Sleeping Beauty storyline, teach them that it's not all right for a man to kiss you when you're sleeping, as you won't wake up going, oh, you knock their teeth out. Learning with Lucy.
That's a good bit.
That's a good bit. Okay, right. Back to the village update. Come on. So this has all come off the DPD driver. So yes, apparently they're all ganging up. So I'm imagining there's going to be an influx of those Ring doorbells, the camera doorbells. I bet $5.
I'd have one of those.
Yeah. We just need a front door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Village-wise, country-wise, Pick Your Own Strawberries are back. So I don't know how they're going to work it, whether if you touch that strawberry, it's yours. Otherwise, they're going to have to go in with the anti-bac and wipe.
Well, no, people will have to wear gloves.
Oh, yeah. It's me putting Dettol. I'm putting disinfectant on the strawberries. My mum's just wear a glove.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from on that one. Think of the plastics. Let's have a look. Jason has put, truly, I wouldn't want anything creepy, and I'm trying to be creepy. I just love you all as I just love all that you do as a comedian. Your mum is also the bestest. No. Paying me for a picture of me is fine. Taking a picture of me when I was asleep is a whole different thing, Jason. And at the moment, you are 3,500 miles away. So that's a long lens zoom camera. Ray, calm down. There's nothing this week, but there is stuff from that village. So Ray's asking where the curious chicken is. Oh, but they have now finished writing the book of the story of lockdown in that village, and my mentions of the Lucy show and the Curious Chicken and all your love for it is going to be in it. So that's going to be printed soon. So I'm going to be in print discussing chickens. Let's have a look. And Noel's put roast dinner, Ray. You always had to ruin it, don't you, bruv? Not good. Right, okay, so the one village, especially where Leona's living, and Amanda, well, near where Amanda works, I I thought the internet was going to work then for a second. There are roadworks, and it has absolutely devastated life, because to get from one side of the village to the next bit of the village takes about 20 minutes. Hey, let's have a look. Hello, megaphone. Thank you, Roger. Megaphone, megaphone, megaphone. The chat's coming up. Lots of painted bed sheets hanging from motorway bridges. So that's how to advertise the show. Dr. John. In fairness, Lucy's mouth is big enough, doesn't need a megaphone. That's fine. That's just a factual statement. Let's have a look. Looking good. Have you completely thrown? Right. Okay. Yeah. Leona's watching. And Leona, she loves the village update. So right. So yes. Please do, if you can, try and chat elsewhere of the profile, just in case I miss any of your comments, because I love it when you join in the show.
Of course.
Of course. Let's have a double check there. Nice. Okay. Also what's really cute, I've noticed on a lot of the forums, is people are asking who wants to meet up and do litter picking. And I love that. I love it when villages get together and keep an eye on their own, because I swear to God, as a truck driver that goes down the countryside, it is amazing. You get to see the most beautiful vistas, and you go down these roads and like hardly anyone goes down these roads, and you're passing along and then bang, Costa.
I know, I don't understand it.
I actually saw a guy throw litter out the window a couple of weeks ago.
Tooted the horn.
I did. And I just don't understand. It's 2021. I get it. We've still got racism. We've still got sexism. We still haven't got equal wages. But throw a litter in the countryside, like, because you're in the countryside. I mean, I'm not saying that, it's okay to throw litter in the towns.
It's not okay to litter.
It's not litter anywhere. But you see a beautiful, lush, green, sprawling vista, and you think, tell you what will look good there, a fluorescent yellow Powerade bottle. Why? You assholes! I mean, I swear to God. I mean, don't even get me started on Truckers Tizer, Roadside Lucaside. That's right. Keep it light. Comedy show.
Yes, you don't need to talk about that.
All the pictures of the canal.
That's just taking the piss.
Let's throw that subject out. Let's have a look. Razor's vegetarian. How could you know? Don't talk about roast dinners. And let's have a look. People are stupid. Throw rocks at them. Yeah. I think if they throw litter, you can throw a rock at them. Let's have a look. You want to see Maltese bitches at beaches on a Saturday night? It's disgrace. Oh God, why do people do bad things at nice places? It's why we're not allowed nice things, people. It's why we can't be trusted. Don't even get me started. What if we were to get to Mars or the moon? We'd devastate it. I mean, honestly, where you come off the link road to our village,
the Americans already have. They left that flag on the moon.
I know, and a golf ball.
Yeah.
2 McDonald's bags on the side. Like, who goes, I've had a lovely McDonald's.
Take your litter home.
Just in our, I think, I don't know, maybe it's an educated uncouth youths. I don't know, but in our day, when I was younger, there was an advert about litter dropping, and it was like this young girl going, gives people jobs, doesn't it? And then there's the guy that opens the car door and he empties the cigarette butts on the floor. Every time our son borrows the car, it comes back like a stinking ashtray. That was my bad impersonation of a British public service announcement held during the late 80s. See, I can do impersonations. Phil Minns, if you're watching, that's an impersonation. Right, okay, so on the canal, the swans have got cygnets and the moorhens have got chicks.
Aww.
And it's beautiful. Word of advice: don't go near them.
Well, moorhens maybe, but
swans are like a hockey stick with wings. In the village of the Curious Chicken and the Wandering Dog, the Wandering Dog has not been wandering this week, and the Curious Chicken has definitely been rehomed and is safe and is not on a plate. It's in a coop. They're going full steam ahead on Save the Pub. So they're researching all the case studies where villages have managed to, what is it when you get
well, like a community pub.
No, but you get an order put on the building. It has to be a use. So you can't have it as, you
Ah.
can't get someone that buys the pub, runs it for a day, goes, this didn't work out. Tell you what I'll do is I'll sell it, turn it into flats, and I'll sell it for a lot of money. Michael's watching. I wish I could watch, but I forgot my headphones at home. I guess if I'm careful with volume, I can listen. You never know. You might be able to on Facebook get closed caption, because I know I have. Look for the CC button. And you've got the added comedy of them not knowing what I'm saying. And I can see the closed captions coming up now on my Facebook, so you should be able to get that if you've got the app. I like that, closed captions, because it means it's accessible to all, except for the blind. That's difficult to read. In that case, just listen. Let's have a look. Ray has put, when the first lockdown was lifted and people went to the beach, it was a terrible mess that was left, especially when people used their burger boxes as toilets, take a dump, and left behind. Keep it light. No, we had terrible swarms of absolute fucking idiots that hit all the beaches, and unfortunately this Monday the roads were so full, and they were full of bags and kids sleeping and kids on those bloody tablets, because playing I Spy and Red Yellow Car just isn't good enough anymore. Change of use permit, thank you very much. So the pub that I've been looking at, that I've been watching the progress on, they don't think it reopened. So the villages that I swear to God, they are 1 week away from storming the pub and running it as a community project. Jason has put, I still don't understand 30% of the closed captions or voice. Or voice! What do you mean, or me? I need British to American translation. Not that bad. Hey, I watch the comedy on Monday nights as well. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. So, what's also nice to see on all the What's On pages, so we've got theatres are back, and I hope no one's watching, but some of the first plays they're looking to put on. A student's version of Henry VIII. So kids doing Henry VIII.
Okay.
And a one-woman show about Anne Hathaway, the wife of Shakespeare. No, I'm sure they're great. I just think if you are going to be going to the theatre for the first time in 14 to 15 months, bit of cabaret, bit of variety,
Chicago,
maybe a bit of juggling,
line.
laughter.
The Mousetrap.
The Mousetrap. A one-woman play. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, she looks like a very reputable actress, and I'm sure it's going to be brilliant. And if anything, I feel guilty enough now that we probably should go and support it.
It's not in the place where they had those sad poets.
No.
Because that normally has.
It's either in the college next to the school or the place you went to the opening. Let's have a look. We've got more. When I first moved to Wales, sorry, itchy face, I was investigating buying a closed down pub to turn a residential venue for small events. It's a nightmare. Oh, you would have been really good at that. Let's have a look. Those are awful pics. We're getting Clue the musical as our first play and a comedy. Oh, is that the one based on Cluedo? That's Cluedo. Clue is what they call Cluedo, isn't it? Oh, you wouldn't know. Clue is what called Cluedo. But yes, a student production on Henry VIII and a one-woman show on Anne Hathaway.
It's like doing opera in modern clothes. It doesn't get there.
Bit of life. Let's like a bit of excitement. Like, ignore the fact that we've all been trapped for the last 14 years. You don't need a woman in medieval clothing just wistfully looking out the window going, oh, he's not back from London yet. Sorry if you see this. I'm sorry if you see this. If anything, I'm getting you out. I haven't used your name, and people don't know where I'm from. It's fine. Let's have a look. Now, I love a trier. God loves a trier. So you know how you've got on all these village forums, the MLA, the multi-layer marketing people. So the hi, I'm your body shop representative. I make cakes, or I make da-da-da, or I make that, right? This woman, she's trying to push suntan lotions. It has not stopped raining for a week.
Lucy bought Wellingtons on Sunday. That's how bad it is.
Because my Wellingtons were not just not waterproof, they were basically more air. They had more air than Crocs. They were knee-high Crocs. That's where my wellies were at the time.
Yeah, they wouldn't even have been suitable for the beach, darling.
Yes, Clue is the American name for Cluedo. Cheers, chick. Let's have a look. Coming up. So yeah, I love that. I just thought I am like that. Everywhere is damp and everywhere is cold. And she's like, hey, suntan lotion. Like, next. That gave me as much joy as the first time I saw the get in touch if you want to join our Christmas fair. Sod off. Just sod
Far
off.
too early.
Too early. Let's have a look. So theatres are back. However you wanted to say it, they are back. The support bands are back. So I saw the one band.
Who are they supporting?
No, the support band. No, what they called? Tribute. The tribute bands, the support bands. Support bands is for deep vein thrombosis.
Okay.
Yes, so the tribute bands are back. So we've got AC/DC UK, that's one of them. And they're being supported by Quo-No.
Huh?
Quo. No.
Oh.
As in status quo? No. Be like, is that Quo? No.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Lidl in Malta had de-icer for sale this winter. It never gets below 5 degrees here. Oh, well, do you know what? That shows faith. That shows faith. Because, I mean, I have been rather pessimistic lately. So in Malta, I would probably have thought, yeah, my car's going to get frost over in the morning. Bless them. Oh, let's have a look. Coming back, we've got Simon Emanuel has organised a live comedy event here in Swansea tomorrow night. That's brilliant to hear. So yes, the car boots are back. Car boot sales. Love a car boot. Your parents basically raised me in a car boot. I only knew maths because I'm haggling for like bric-a-brac. They'd send me over and I'd go, can I get this for £3, please? And they're like, oh, it's going to be 5. And I'd be like, 3.50. All right, blah blah blah. You couldn't change a £20 note, could you? Car boots are back, and on every forum, get ready for it, women. The bingo's back. Oh, and the best thing is, socially distant bingo works because nobody talks during bingo because it's not fun. It's not a hobby. It's war. Never speak during a bingo thing. I went
I've never been.
I've been.
I don't intend to.
I went to one of the big places. I think we've got a Mecca and a Gala. Those are the big places over here, Mecca and Gala. So I think we went to a Mecca, and I walked up to the front desk and I said, "How much to play? You know, we're thinking of coming here tomorrow. You know, let me just let the girls know in advance." And she went, "You know, well, do you want the national or do you want the local?" And I said national, and she went £7. And I went local, she went £7.
Okay.
And you've got women with like 7 cards in front of them with the double like that. You missed one, Irene. And you're going, oh, I missed one. And they're like, look at you like, you spoke, I missed my number. Burn your house down.
But it must be really tricky looking for the numbers because they.
Oh, it's fast. It is fast.
Which is why I could never go.
There's a brilliant series of car book sketches.
Because you can't really say, excuse me, but I missed a number two numbers ago.
Go again? I could watch the tribute act, Orchard's Tribute to Madness. Well, hey, if it helps raise money for the GoFund for our house.
Anything.
I'll even wear some baggy trousers. Way!
We can air guitar.
We can air guitar. I famously aired guitar during the talent show at my school. What can you do? Air guitar. Let's have a look. So there's back. Now, tell you what's been kicking off. Somebody has got the pizza vans and food trucks. So there's a new pizza van in town. And they've asked, anyone got the ideas where we can put it? Because we, in rural villages, it's not third world because they've got broadband. That's what the SpaceX thing was, wasn't it? The Elon Musk, they were putting Wi-Fi.
If only we lived in the desert.
Elon could head up North Devon, could you? Said, oh, got any ideas? 41 villages suggested that the pizza van goes to them.
Well, yeah, we don't get takeaways.
Get a food truck. Get yourself to the villages and make it a regular. You will, honestly, the places around here at the moment, you need to book your pizza on the Tuesday if it's coming on the Wednesday. Brilliant. I love that. Where it's sort of Mohammed in the mountain.
Yeah.
But, with a stone baked crust. Now, one of the jewellery stores in town is advertising ear piercing. And you know what? Their minimum age is 3.
Oh, a 3-year-old doesn't
And
know what an earring is.
I'm sorry if you got your children's ears pierced at 3, but
I don't like seeing
babies.
babies.
Well, sorry, I don't like seeing babies. Mum doesn't like seeing babies with ear piercing.
No, because babies are innocent. They're little.
Don't staple their
Little-
faces.
You know.
Let's have a look. If you want to hear a great tribute band, you need to hear AC/DC, who cover AC/DC songs as well as other bluegrass. They're not necessarily a tribute band because I have heard them do original stuff because I've worked with them and I've been serenaded by them in an alleyway in Totnes all by myself. But yes, AC/DC, they're brilliant. Their rider includes a mixture of 9 different guest ales, and also the small print. If anything happens to the violin during the show, lost, moved, broken, whatever, you have to pay £10,000. I read every bit of the small print, and I just stood over the guitar, over the violin like that. And I remember I had to go and get something ready for the box office to open. I said, right, I'm just going to foxtrot Oscar and go away, okay? And he went, hey, what does that mean? And I went, oh, it's phonetic spelling for I'm going to fuck off. He spat his ale over the inside of the stage, and I was like, that better not go near the violin. Let's have a look. My admiration for you increases. I've only seen them twice. Lovely boys, absolutely darling people. Somebody posted online on one of the forums, hey, does anyone know of a carpenter to get your doors hung and a bit shaved off the bottom? And I said, oh, did you go to carpets? And they went, yeah, why? And I was like, because they're known for not telling you that carpet might be thicker than before and therefore you'll need your doors cut. The fitters just turn up, take the doors off, lean them against the side and go, gut him. And
yeah, we had Paul.
Yeah, we had that. Yeah, it was lovely. It was lovely to realise that, it was a bank holiday weekend and we had to find somebody to do the doors. Thanks for that. Yeah.
But we did have to spend one night without doors.
Yeah, it was a case of, it was sort of like Tutankhamun, or at least when Christ went away for Lent, when he just rolled the boulder in front of the cave. I'm just going to close the door. Oh, just leave that there. There's so much last week. Did you notice last week there was so little going on in the village? I think that everyone was keeping it for this week. The mediums are coming back. Somebody put a shout out for, is there a clairvoyant or a tarot reader? And it took every fibre of my being as a comedian not to go, they'll expect your call. The swimming pools are open. If you can swim, if you can swim with people, why can't I go to a comedy gig? Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. If you can swim with germy people, because can't the COVID get in the water?
I have no idea.
Well, if they're saying like it's got to be wiped down, so if I touch this glass and I've got the disease, and then you touch the glass, then you've got the disease. Swimming, surely it's like it's in the water. In the water. Let's have a look. I'd love to say in context, but I think that's just my brother's reaction to everything I do. Let's have a look. And also, this was a bit of gossip. Somebody put, hey, does anyone know of a driving instructor that can teach just on an automatic car? So I was like, let's read the comments, because I thought somebody was going to go, don't just drive on learning an automatic car, because it means that you can't drive a manual, a stick for Americans, do that. And somebody put, like, I don't know, John Smith. I do know John Smith. I don't know, Tom Jones. Recommended a guy, and somebody put, he lives in Spain now. And they went, I won't get in touch with him now. And he went, no, if you could do. He ran away with everyone's money. Luckily, I only invested a little. Oh, God. Bloody love the forums. Let's have a look. Somebody lost a Pandora bracelet on one of the local walks, and they asked if anyone's seen it, and I felt like saying, judged you. What awful jewellery. Somebody else has, and this is it. Somebody said, has anyone found an envelope with 200 quid in it?
Yeah.
No, apparently the husband dropped it walking from A to B, and it was like his week's wages, and he's absolutely gutted. And I just thought, oh, that is a blow. Like, if, like, you know, maybe he'd put it in the inside pocket, but he hadn't got in the inside pocket and it'd fallen through. Oh, it would make you sick. If he was drunk and he dropped it, that's his own fault. But if it was a genuine...
I know, but people they're not honest enough to say, I found this in this area.
Yeah. We are good with, like, jewellery around here. If somebody loses...
What, that Pandora thing will come back.
Yeah, and I threw it in the canal because it was a piece of tat. Little bit update. So lots of road rage going on at the moment. I myself experienced it till the morning because I use Siri to voice dictate. So I was like, Siri, send message to me, because I'm in my phone book as me, so I can do this. Like, I'll dictate jokes to myself if they come to me when I'm driving. I'll tell them a joke. It's like an audience of one. It's basically an Edinburgh show. And I dictated the registration to it. And then I went on the forum for where that was, and I was like, to the red Honda with this registration. I didn't give you permission to endanger my life. Crossed white lines, tailgated. Really? He crossed the white lines to overtake, came on the path of an oncoming truck. The truck had to swerve, and all you could see is this guy driving in a truck going, fuck you, and I'm like, yeah, tell him drive. Something I learned the other day by using the loom, Morrison's. If you go to the front desk, and this is a very specific audience I'm talking to. I'm not going to say what type of audience. I'm just going to say people that need this, because that's how you get cancelled. If you have menstruation, if you're having your period, if you go to the front desk in Morrison's and ask for a package for Sandy, they'll give you a discreet little bag that has free sanitary products. There we go. And I thought, oh, go on, get on. Brilliant. But then on the same thing, went to the cafe, and the milk was in single plastic little pots. And I've taken a picture. I shall be tweeting them tomorrow.
We won't be going back.
No, it was absolutely, oh my God. Do you know what? Yeah, village update. So we went to Morrison's for breakfast. Brown bread, poached eggs on brown bread with mushrooms and bacon. Perfect.
Hold on. With
mushroom
and
bacon,
rasher
of bacon, and we had coffee, 2 coffees. It came to £11.80 for the 2. I mean, you think that's not a bad price? Poached eggs, mushroom. The mushroom was the size of a large button. The bacon.
Didn't we have half each, or did we have a whole one?
We had a whole one. They treated us.
Yeah.
And then the bacon was thinner than Parma ham, and
you could taste the salt in it.
Oh God, yeah. And the poached eggs were like little rubber ice cubes. I cut one, and it didn't. Well, the yolk didn't so much come out; it sort of cried.
Where have I gone?
And the best thing is, I looked over like that, and I know they're clean behind there, but it was when they put the mushrooms on our plate with their fingers. Oh God. Yeah, but I didn't ask them for the receipt, because I try not to touch receipts at the moment because people are riddled. People that this is one thing. There's a play park with a football pitch and a big fence going around it, and a load of youths have kicked in the fence. Youths. And I do like it when there are ladies on there going, little shit. And they get so angry now, they just put ASB, antisocial behaviour.
Oh, yes.
You know, I'm not saying that young people can't have fun, but, and there's a difference between having fun and a load of pricks kicking in a fence.
Yes,
yeah,
there is.
Yeah. And for those of you that are Bickley Bridge fans, it's still out. The bridge that's been intact since the 1600s.
It's now closed.
Now closed. Due to an Arctic driver who, quite frankly, I have I've been over that bridge in an Arctic. Piece of piss, mate. And yeah, so that's it. That's the whole of the. We've only got 5 minutes left, technically speaking. Let's have a look. I couldn't be a medium, even if I diet. I'll only go down to a large. Nice one. Pun. Let's have a look. Dr. John, that's all Morrison's cross country too. Is it? Wow. Talk to Sandy Code, can't sleep for the breakfast. I thought you meant the breakfast. I didn't realise. I was like, are the poached eggs shit in every Morrison's? And then I realised the free sanitary towels is what you were discussing. I'd moved on. Right. So, and I think this little girl is watching. So hopefully, I know one of the boys is watching. So hopefully they're watching still. So, birthday section. I always had that. So, yeah, starting off with, sorry. All right, Rev, happy birthday. It's Jade's birthday, mate. Not even lying. All right, mate. My bear's a mate who is 18 again. I met her when she was literally an embryo, and therefore she will be a baby girl for the rest of her life. Happy birthday, baby girl. I hope you had a better birthday than me. There we go. Let's set those bars low. Yeah, so happy birthday, Jane. As it was the day of the FB ban, I had to get Lucy to post, Lucy with an IE. I had to get Lucy to post for me because I couldn't. But I did post today. Next birthday, and I hope this boy is watching. Roger Bungay. Yes, Roger has become an important part in my life. We are the dream team, and I have had adventures across the globe with Roger and Steve, and my boys were there for me whenever. And I love
the calendar boys.
The calendar boys. And what I loved, one of my favourite moments was we were at the UNESCO homes in Bergen in Norway. And I wanted to go in the art gallery, which was in one of the old tenements, because I wanted to see inside the building. And I also wanted to see what their idea of art was. Yeah, interesting. And I looked through the window, and Steve and Roger were sat on a bench with shopping bags waiting for me, like two husbands left outside a department store. And I took a picture, and I swear it's one of my favourite pictures. They're just like, she's off in the fucking museum again. Where she's gone, I don't know, she's gone to take a picture of a leaf. I don't know, just wait for her. She saw a cat. Come here. Oh my God, do you remember when we saw the cat in Switzerland and it wouldn't come near me and I'm running up the street shouting, love me?
Right. Talking about cats. Today, in all this rain, with 3 cats outside the front of the house. The girl next door walked out to go and get a little child from school. Olivia ran up to her, figure of 8 round her ankles.
Our cat.
Yeah, as if,
thanks,
you're my
Mum.
best friend. I love you. If only I lived with someone like you.
And they proceeded to walk with her to the primary school. Fucking dirty, stop out. Right, so hang on, back to Roger. Yeah, so Roger is a lovely, lovely man who gives it all this, but he's got a heart of gold. So happy birthday, Roger. Mwah. And then we've got my friend back from Exeter, Watts Fest veteran, and Exeter, the Exeter scene, Adam Bonner, I nearly met up with him when we were in Verona because his band and our band were at the same festivals but missed each other by a day. Jim Hanna, my friend from the festival circuit, beautiful man. I remember he rescued me when I was having a bad day once at a secret garden party because I was surrounded by absolute fucking arseholes. And Jim Hanna, happy birthday, my love. And my one of my best friends from university, who we were inseparable, Alex Wilson. Happy birthday this week as well. So really lovely, lovely people that I've got all actual memories of brilliant times with. So thank you very much. So yes, that's the birthday section. And Noel's put 3 wet pussies. Yeah, you just typed that to your mum. Think about it.
Oh, dear God, what I have to put up with.
Right, next is TV and radio. Very, very short on the Archers this week. This is my reaction. Alice, fuck's sake, have a drink.
Yeah, anywhere.
Jesus. Let's have a look. Did you listen? Noel said, did you listen to that song from last week, the Winkle song? Yes, I did, but I can't quote anything. So TV wise, I am still yet to be able to find time to watch the last 3 minutes of Wonder Woman 1984 that was taken away from me.
Not by me.
I think I want to watch it now after this show.
Okay.
Things we have attempted to watch. That thing on BBC One, that's The Art of Life, The Art of Imitation. Oh, I don't know. It's some period drama with Lily Collins or something.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, Christ.
We gave it a
20
little
minutes,
bit.
20 minutes. Out. What's the lovely woman? Helen McCrory? She was in a film on iPlayer that we tried watching the other day, where she's a lecturer and she's got a young Muslim student, and I think she does something to do with maths. And we're like, oh, it's going to be that, he's going to try and get secrets off her or something like that. 40 minutes in, no storyline. Next. We've also tried watching The Pact, which has got Haley from Coronation Street and other stellar casts. Jones from Midsummer, he's in it. Watched that for about half an hour. No storyline.
We're trying.
We really are trying.
But our favourite that we keep coming back to is Jay Will.
Sorry, darling. For those of you that are playing along, it was late in the show, but this is where my mother tries to steer the ship, forgetting the fact somebody makes fucking notes.
Really? Who's that?
Oh, let me look. What's next on here? The Repair Shop.
Our favourite.
Oh. Cheers to Will. And his master tree at wood.
Yes.
Here's to Will's wood. I want to be friends with the brother and sister. The brother that wears the 2 glasses, that does all the clock. Honestly, watching
and Susie.
Watching him.
Brendan? No.
Watching him put that carriage clock back together last night. That was like AMSR. I could watch that just on loop, just putting cogs together and just knowing you. Let's have a look. Fuck you, make note, really. Noel's trying to say, you make notes, really? Yes, I do. Yes, the Repair Shop's amazing. And Mum doesn't cry because she's got no empathy and she's technically heartless. Whereas somebody walks in and goes, this spoon was my grandfather's. And I'm like, they're going to make it look nice. They're like, every time I make a cup of tea with this spoon, I'm going to think of my grandfather in the war. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so good. There's me crying at an old man using a lawnmower. And also, I've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. And so far, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but
is it nothing like what was that?
The American?
Guy Pearce was in it.
Priscilla Queen of the Desert.
Was that not in Australia?
That was in Australia, yes.
Yes, but nothing like
the Australians do drag very well. Like, they are up there, with over here we are leaning towards pantomime dames. Jason, please Google it. And I love it. I love that. I love the bawdy padded, brassy. That's where we go. But America, it's called being a fish. It's where a man looks so much like a woman. You're like,
is it?
Is it? Very much like the woman in Crocodile Dundee that we watched yesterday.
Was it?
Hey, Mick, that's a fella. So I was expecting the Down Under drag race was going to be high level quality. So far,
nothing.
British second season was better than the first season of Australia so far. They had they had the Snatch Game on episode 3 and not one person smashed it out of the park. And the Snatch Game should only ever be episode 7 and is meant to be amazing. Let's have a look. I love drag shows. I'm going for drag shows. Yes, Jason, I love a drag show. And I love the fact they're called kangaroos. Great pun, well done. Because Rue's husband is a farmer in Australia. So RuPaul spends all his time in Australia. So for him, that's brilliant. He gets to, work and probably go home. But the quality of the drags were nowhere near the quality of season 2 of the British. The first season of the British one was like, well, hodgepodge was the catchphrase. No Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Well, exactly, because the Australian film Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, you'd imagine the Australian drag stars would be like, bah. But so far, and there's one there's one queen, and I think Kira, I think it's called Kira. He's got a face like theirs, and that's just his face. That's how his face is at all times. So he goes, so what are you dressing up as? And you're like, doesn't your hair get getting your market card? And if in doubt, for happiness find the Great British Sewing Bee. Joe Lycett steers that ship and annoys people so beautifully. And soon you are going to be hearing updates every week regarding Bake Off the Professionals.
Oh,
yes.
Starts tonight.
I have no interest in sweet things. No interest in sweet things. By the way, Leona, those cupcakes you bought me for my birthday, my party bag, were amazing. And I have never enjoyed a cake so much. I've kept the fucking label just so that we can find them again. Because do I like cakes?
No.
Did you buy me a cake for my birthday? A prop one, just for the show. But no, and even that, I didn't eat that donut because I don't like sweet things. I like my eggs, I like my cheese, I like my bread, I like my carbs.
I did buy a little fruit loaf thingy.
And who ate it?
Me.
There we go. So thank you, Leona, for buying me those cupcakes because they were absolutely amazing. There was this much sponge, tiny little like tiny little bit of sponge, and then this much icing. And I only like the icing. You may as well just bought me a tube of icing. Let's have a look. Everyone here in America watches the British Bake Show on Netflix. No. You're thinking of the Great British Bake Off. We're thinking of Bake Off the Professionals. That's creepy.
Totally different. This is proper people.
Yeah, so the
being reduced to that.
I have no interest in sweet things. This is where I started with, right? So the fact is to watch these people making cakes after cakes after cakes and like sugar work and ices and
the Savoy Centre team.
Yeah, so it's professional dessert chefs making desserts with these two people, and I swear to God, okay, so this is what is the Chinese woman called? I can't,
Cherish something.
And she goes up to the thing, and with a spoon, she'll take 3 nanograms off it and go. Well, you've let yourself down there. Are you all right? And then I can't do this. That's after a 9-hour challenge. Or it's like the challenge is you must make a 40-foot sugar sculpture with moving parts, LEDs, and a theme. And they're like, right, get it on the table now. Ooh, and it just smash, and it just smashes with 3 seconds to go, and they're like that. It's brilliant. We got on the sidetrack there. Let's have a look. Some things work fine in other countries, some don't. The American Taskmaster was less more of a car crash, more of a multiple pileup on the motorway. Really?
Okay.
I'm fascinated now. I wonder if that will ever be on Netflix. Tell you what I want to be reincarnated as. Alex Horne's bank balance. Jason, I don't like sweets either. People hate that. I love popcorn. Yeah, I will at a movie, but not like a big bag of it. You get sick to do. The popcorn, chips, and salsa, salty snacks. Oh, salsa. What over here? You have nachos, and then you have a bit of tomato red sauce, and then you have what is yellow sauce, which is meant to be cheese based, and all I know is hotter than the Mars. Let's have a look. So that's that. So yes, so that is TV and radio, and then that just moves up to the plug section. Now, I haven't uploaded the picture because hashtag not professional, but we've got the amazing, she's a South African born comedian that is resident in New Zealand. She has got her own Netflix special.
She has.
And she has got the graciousness to not only reply to us, but she was coming on the kitchen sink. She injured herself and from hospital sent me a selfie saying, I'm not going to make it on the show. Like, preoccupied, other things to do, still remembered. And then I messaged her and I said, how are you? And she said, I've just had the stitches out. When do you want me on? So she's going to be on the finale show of this season because we're having a summer break for Sarah and I to go and do live comedy and basically go up to comedians in real life and go, do you want to come on the show?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's have a look. So, they've done a New Zealand one. I wonder if Rose Matafeo would be on that twice. I just love Rose Matafeo, but she's over here at the moment. Chris Dorr has commented, good mum and daughter hour. Oh, thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
So this
speak to you tomorrow.
Speak to you tomorrow. Let's have a look. Everyone's shipping it. It was cancelled after one season because one of the contestants said she disliked Alex Horne, who was there but Greg wasn't, and was a total biatch to him. Ooh. Someone doesn't know where her checks are signed.
No.
Stevie D, evening, I am late. Roger and Steve, I did the most amazing birthday section where I was talking about Roger, and you can't talk about Roger without talking about Steve. So I did a lovely little monologue about how much you two mean to me. So thanks for turning up late. Means so much. Calendar boys, try a fucking clock. Yes, so Ursula's coming on, and that's going to be Thursday at 7 p.m. And do you know she's going to be joining us at 6:30 a.m. her time? We offered to move the show back for her, and she went, no, that's absolutely fine.
Well, yes, she's a professional.
She's a professional with a Netflix special. So if you have Netflix,
she's doing this for free.
If you have Netflix, it's Urzila. So it's Urzila. But if you just type in overqualified loser, she is amazing. It was so good when I watched it. I made sure we watched it again because I knew that Mum would enjoy it as well. So yeah, please do watch Netflix, Urzila Carlson, overqualified loser, because we have got to come in on the kitchen sink 7 p.m. Thursday. If you're watching this, you can find it through here. This is all of the places. So yes, so we're over the moon. And then, of course, if you are in Brighton on the 31st, the 29th, 30th or 31st, please come and join me at the Caxton Arms for my first Fringe appearance, where I'll be doing a triple bill with Lizzie, Lou and Lucy. What the WTF. And, of course, you get to win the figurines, and we talk funny, women telling baddie stories. I don't know. Whatever WTF means to you, please send it in to us. Yes, so that's it. So please, Urzila Carlson. Oh yeah, okay. Next week, because I'll be travelling back from Brighton Fringe, there will not be a Lucy show, but there will be the next week. So that makes it the 8th of June is the next Lucy show. The 8th of June. Yes. So let's have a look. Great show, sweet dreams, you pair of lunatics. Thank you very much, Hugh. That will answer to that. But yeah, so yeah, all I've got to plug for this week is Urzila Carlson, star of Netflix, coming on the chat show on the kitchen sink, 7 p.m. On Thursday. And of course, we've got the Brighton Fringe coming up. And then with Top Females, WTF. Thank you, Ray. We're writing all of these down. That's brilliant. And you're picking up the posters tomorrow. So thank you very much, everybody. And as I like to say, I'll see you next Tuesday, but I won't. I'll see you Tuesday after next, which has no rude connotations.
And I'll see you week Tuesday.
So thank you very much, everybody, for joining the chat, sharing the stream, giving me your time. And I don't know why.
It would be nice to say, giving me your time and your money.
Yes. Donate. So all you've got to do is watch this short video as I try and work out why my music isn't playing. So go to Joke Pit, please, and then type in, so go to Google, go to Joke Pit, go to the Comedians A to Z, type in Lucy, I'm the only Lucy, and then you can donate. Minimum donation is £3. I get about £2.70. Also, don't forget, please get in touch if you'd like any signed pictures of my face, my elbow, or my feet. And Anna.
Oh, right.
Not fussy. Yes, so thank you very much. Apologies to Facebook for my behaviour this week. I will not incite violence, and I will not say a word against any kind of sex offenders in the future, because that's what got me told off in the first place. Right, love you lots, everybody. Speak to you soon. Have a lovely week. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And donate me some money.
See you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. Oh my God, 2 weeks. I mean, that gives the villagers, I can't get the internet on this, and that's not playing. We're going to have to sing the song. Look, it's playing.
Have you turned my volume down?
No, I've turned it up. Full blast. Because it's playing. This is brilliant. Live TV. There we go, on the other phone. Bye. Bye, everybody. Please remember, share this video, tell your friends. You can watch it on catch up. Just because you weren't watching it live doesn't mean you won't feel like you're part of the team. Mwah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Wait for the drop. Bye.